people claim that this title fight was boring. But was it really? Khamzat was in full control for damn near 25 minutes straight. Dricus did absolutely nothing to defend or get out of those positions. So why the fuck is everyone blaming Khamzat instead of Dricus? The focus should be on Dricus failing to escape that crucifix. And this is the same fan base that shit-talked Khamzat before the fight, saying he couldn't last 5 rounds, saying that he'd gas out, that if it went deep, Dricus would take over. That's what everyone was saying. So Khamzat goes out there, dominates all 5 rounds, proves he got the cardio, proves he can sustain control, and suddenly the narrative flips to he's a boring fighter. He doesn't deserve to be champ. Why is everyone only satisfied if the main event ends in a clean knockout? I've also heard people say, this is MMA, not wrestling. Use the rest of your toolbox. Make it entertaining. But how is that any different than just demanding knockouts every fight? Yeah, this is MMA, and Khamzat's specialty is grappling, wrestling. He's the fucking best at it. Why wouldn't he use that? Where was all the talk about him taking Khamzat down? That's what he was saying the whole time. He's like, yeah, Khamzat will take me down, but I will also take him down. Khamzat made him look like a chump. And then let me be honest here, I like Dricus. But at the same time, and more so than not, I wanted Khamzat to win. And I'll tell you right now, nobody could have predicted it gone down like this. But it did, and you know what? It was entertaining. Watching it live, you're sitting there as each round passes thinking, all right, maybe Dricus figures it out this time. But no, over and over, Khamzat shuts his ass down. And don't even get me started on the strikes, okay? Yeah, they weren't knockout bombs, but they were constant. Over 500 shots thrown. Do people not understand it's not always about the power? You eat 500 of those, you're gonna fucking feel them. That's the strategy. But it also completely prevented Dricus from escaping. Now, if you're a casual fan tuning into that type of MMA fight for the first time, I get it. You probably thought it was boring, and rightfully so. If you even slightly understand the sport, you have to admit it was brilliant. If you can take someone down, hold them down, and they cannot escape, that is the game. That is MMA. Don't hate the fighter for using the tools that make them specifically the best. When you isolate all 12 of Khamzat's takedowns and watch them back to back, it completely changes the way you see the fight.
Double leg up. Good, it just continues. Goodness. Very effective. It is, wow.
So with all that being said, and without shitting on me just because you don't agree, what's your honest take? Was that fight boring, or was it a masterclass in pure skill?
Watch this full episode of the Dynamite Gizmo Podcast by clicking the link in bio.